point and spray stain removers by, of course, Campanelli. The QVC price of $27.30 tonight, but you do have 5 easy payments of $5.46. Shipping and handling is going to be $5.50. And this is an absolute must-have item for your carpeted surfaces, for your upholstery, for any place where you come up with all of these stains. Now, this is an item that the Campanelli family brought here over 17 years ago. And in that time, 1.2 million bottles of this stain remover have been sold. And in fact, this configuration, it's actually 90,000 that have been sold here at QVC. It is a great item. And if you've never seen it work before, we're going to show you a great video from Chris. But before we do, let me explain to you how it works. So the Campanelli family made this 30 years ago. They used to have a retail floor care store in Boca Raton, Florida. People would come to them for their vacuum needs, their floor care needs, and of course, their stain needs. And all they had to offer were the things that they found on the shelves, the ones where you would spray, you'd have to get on your hands and knees and rub and scrub. And they said there's got to be a better way. So they set out to create their own formulation with a unique delivery system, and that's exactly what they created. So Chris Campanelli created a video so we can see how it works in action. So we're going to take a look at Chris right now.
Hi everybody, welcome into our home. I just wanted to show you 2 of the reasons why we need a really good stain remover in our house. This is Walker, reason number 1, and that's Chloe over there, reason number 2. But I wanted to show you why our product is so very different than anything that you get at the grocery store. I'm going to take a permanent marker, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 permanent marker lines on this carpet, okay? When you go to the store, you might see something like this on the shelf. The problem with products like these is you can see they're very foamy. They require you to get on your hands and knees with a scrub brush. Then you have to blot. You're kind of mashing the stain into the carpet. You can see a little bit of it comes out, but the stain is still there. So just to be fair, we went to the store and we got an oxygenated product. You can see it's a little less foamy, but the same thing applies. I'm on my hands and knees, I'm rubbing, I'm scrubbing, I have to get the rag, I have to blot. Again, a little bit comes out, but the stain is still there. Our product is so different, you have to shake it. Standing up, you can see that this has a foaming agent that's lifting and separating the stain from the carpet fiber. And what's happening is it falls to the bottom, and when you do your regular vacuuming, you suck up the residue. So now, just to be fair, we're gonna go through these guys. You can see that there's a little bit of foam because we're trying to punch through those soaps. But 1, 2, 3, once those foams disappear, you can see that the stain goes around with it. This is just one of the reasons why we love to use this in our house. I hope you will too.
So 1.2 million cans have been sold here in QVC, and that is exactly why, because it looks like magic, but this actually works so well. And you saw what Chris did. He shook the can, he opened it up. You've got this unique distribution system right here. You don't have to bend down, you don't have to rub and scrub. It's so much easier and not backbreaking work. And let's face it, if we have a pet stain, a red wine stain, a chocolate stain, somebody spills something on our carpet, or maybe we get a stain on our favorite cloth, we can use this as a pre-treater. Those kind of things are TikTok stains, right? We want to make sure that we get something on them to get that stain out. So having 3 of these is amazing, and that's what you're going to get in this set. 3 of these professional point and shoot stain removers from Campanelli. And we do have some great footage from some previous presentations where my girl Pat James Dementry is using this in the studio. We're going to show you just how it works and what she did. So you can see right here, Pat is 6 feet away from that target. She's not bending over, she's not rubbing and scrubbing, she is simply pointing the stain remover down and hitting that trigger. And what's happening is there's a foaming agent that immediately goes to work attacking that stain. It encapsulates that stain, drops it down to the bottom of that carpet fiber. And that's important because that means that stain is gone. It's not just covering up for a second, it's actually dropping it down. And what happens is it's great because when you go to clean it up, all you have to do is vacuum it up and not a special trip whatsoever. Next time you take out your vacuum, just vacuum it up and it's that easy coming up with those fibers right there. So use this on your carpet. Use this on, areas where maybe your pet has gone, because what I love about this product as well is there's a natural odor eliminator inside of this. So that means if, your pet has a little pee accident and you use this on here, hopefully they'll be less likely to go back to that stain, because we know that if, those odors attract them, that's where they're going to go. And I think that's why 1.2 million of these cans have been sold and why 90,000 of this one in particular has been sold here at QVC, because people love this. This is something that has been at QVC for 17 years, and you don't last 17 seconds on QVC if your product doesn't do what it says it does. This is the type of item that really does a great job because it's unique. It's a unique delivery system, a unique formulation, and you're seeing it go to work right there on red wine, on that spill with that little mustard, when the kiddos drop, their hot dog. That's the thing. Carpets are huge investments in our home, and we don't want to have to worry if the pets track something in. Little mud that comes in with the paw prints, the marker that the kids leave behind. We want to relax, we want to live life well, and we don't want to have to worry about cleaning, and we certainly don't want to rub and scrub. Even on things like our vehicle upholstery right there, it's perfect. Perfect for your pre-treater, for your laundry as well. If you get maybe some makeup on it, a lot of the times when we're wearing our makeup for work, we take our clothes off, you get that ring around here. You can pre-treat this and wash this. And if you're someone who has a Bissell at home and you have a stain that's set in, you can use this as a pre-treater. Go ahead and use that carpet shampooer over top of it. But what I love is you get 3, you get it home, you shake it up, you open it up, and you're not bending over. You literally can stand there with the can by your hip. We're going to show you some more demos that we did before. This is actually Chris Campanelli at home. And what he's doing is exactly that. Holding that can at his hip, he's going in a circular motion and letting the stain remover do the work. What is happening is that foam is actually encapsulating that stain, making it drop to the base of those carpet fibers, separating it from those fibers, and then allowing it to clean. It dries, you vacuum it up, and over 100 of these have now been ordered. And I can see why, because once you see this working, it's one thing to believe what I'm saying. When you see it working right there, like Chris is doing, using that stain remover on those paw prints, on that little piddle stain, maybe it's that red wine or that chocolate, you realize this is something you want to always have inside of your home. Remember, this is V36568. It's a featured price of $27.30, and you do have 5 easy payments on this, which is awesome. That means you can break this up, get it home, try it out for less than $6. If you have a set-in stain, you may need to do more than one application, but this is something you always want to have. And remember, you get the set of 3 of them, which is absolutely fantastic. Really easy to use. You've got a natural odor eliminator inside of it. And this is something, we would expect from the Campanelli family. They really are the first family of clean here at QVC. And here's Pat again with another great demonstration that we did live in the studio. So she's not bending over. She's not rubbing and scrubbing. She's literally letting that cleaner do the work for her. And that's why we call this professional. Point and spray stain removers from Campanelli, because those are professional results right there. They created this product over 30 years ago because they couldn't find a good solution when they had a floor care store in Boca Raton, Florida. So they created it, and it has lived here at QVC, selling 1.2 million cans for well over 17 years. So this is definitely something. Get home, get one in your, bedrooms, in any room that you have carpet, maybe even keep one out in your car. But pick it up, set of 3 today for 5 easy payments. Coming up next, though, we have my other favorite Christopher on the network, which is Mr. Christopher Joyce. Christopher, it's so good to see you. What do you got coming up for everybody?
Great to see you as well, Kyle. I love that product. Yeah, I have a